So in this video, we're going to be installing Laravel Reverb, which is basically a broadcasting application that we can install into our Laravel setup. If you are paying for Laravel Herd Premium, you can do this via Laravel Herd Premium in the controls there, but I'm going to show this as if you hadn't got access to Herd, whether you're on Windows or not. So the first thing we need to do is, because we're using Laravel 11, we now need to set up broadcasting. So if we go into our project here, into the terminal, we just need to pass through this command here. And we can then already go in and install Laravel Reverb. So it's super simple. Laravel 11 has made it so easy to install it, instead of having to even just run the composer command. And we can then ask it to install the node and dependencies for this and install it. So it's now doing that for us. So we don't even have to run anything else in here. Then we can copy these configurations in here into the env file, which is already done for us here. But if you wanted to, you could copy it. So it's already done it all here for us, which is perfect. And then the other thing we want to do is inside Reverb in the config file in here. You can see we have the ability to configure everything in here, but also the loud origins, which we need to make sure we have specified. So in this case, we're just specifying anything because we're having the asterisks in here, but you could also go in and specify, for example, a specific domain name, and it would only be allowed on that origin. So basically, that's all you really need to install Reverb. If you're using Laravel Validate or Laravel Herd, you can start the server using this command and specifying the host name. So for this, we already have, because I'm using Laravel Herd, we can already just go in here and I can copy this URL. And this is, by the way, for SSL encryption. So if you are using Laravel Herd, you can go into the app here. And you can go in and search for, in this case, make it secure. Then all we need to do in here is just make sure that we have this set up as a HTTPS. Open up the tab in the browser. And it's failing because it doesn't have any SQL connection, which is fine. We are getting to that point yet. So if we now go ahead and copy this URL, and make sure you just delete this bit here. This will fail because it hasn't connected to the MySQL server, but outside of that, that's all you need to set up Laravel Reverb. So that's all for this video. Over the next few videos, we're then going to start setting up the project. And for this mini blog we are doing it all from scratch without any third-party plugins, and we're going to use a like function on the blog post with real-time updates as the example we're using Laravel Reverb on. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching it. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.